Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Denzel.
My name is Kalu. Welcome to the meetup.
Welcome to the meetup.
Welcome to the meetup.
We're back again with a new episode, and we got a wide range of topics, but I think we're just gonna flow today. Yeah. So let's get into it.
Let's get it.
Great performances coming up. We're gonna have on the show later on one of the episodes a friend of mine that's hosting the Old Town East Jazz Festival. Don't want to get that wrong. I brought some flyers. Don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to get the information wrong, but I know it is from the 16th to the 18th. If you could pass me one of those flyers, please. Yeah, because I don't want to get nothing wrong. Yeah, Old Town East Festival. Yes. Yeah, August 16th through 18th at Blackburn Park and Recreation Center, 263 Carpenter Street, Columbus, Ohio, 43205. Yes. I didn't want to mention too much about it because we will be having her, my friend Selena, on a podcast episode coming up soon, and she's going to be discussing more about it. And so, yeah, I'm excited. So, all my friends out there, I will be performing. Don't say that I didn't talk about it because it's on here. So yeah, and you should be watching the show. You know,
if you're not, I don't know what else you're
What
watching.
are you doing? Come to the meetup.
Okay.
What are you doing? But yeah, so I'm excited. I'll be doing a couple songs, getting into my zone, like music, like singing. Singing has been like, our relationship has been rocky. Like, I'm like, I ain't gonna do nothing with it. I'm gonna do something with it. I ain't gonna do something with it. I ain't gonna do. And just being able to still live my regular life, function, and still do stuff with the band, but also trying to figure out and come into my own and finding that confidence in my performance. And that's why I wanted to join the band, because not just because of singing, I just wanted to learn how to perform better in front of people. And I feel like I'm finally getting to that point. I'm finally unlocking that box, you know. So I'm so excited for those things. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty much it. What about you? What's been going on with you?
Not much. What's been going on with me? Just been setting little goals with my running.
Yeah, then you said, you told me something. You said there was a big surprise. You texted me something. You texted me something. You had a surprise or something. No, a big goal that you reached. Big goal you reached. Right? Yeah. What was it?
I did. I got me a new car.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Clap it up.
So now I'm working on the little goals so I can work on the big goal, because I have big goals. I'm just, working on it silently.
Yes.
But been at work, and then just excited to be here. We tried this before, but then it didn't work out.
Yes, we had a guest and everything.
Yeah, we had a whole episode.
Yes, but y'all will get to see sneak peeks of that in the next episode. We'll show like the little blooper that we have Kalu did. Yeah. but no, this is a work in progress.
Yeah.
And Kalu is our editor, so we're gonna give her grace and patience and time.
Yeah. That's all I'm learning. Like, it's so much. When I told you, not much going on, but that's not really true. I've been wearing a lot of hats, and I'm proud of myself because it's the little hats. Like the editing hats, been learning that. You fucked it up. Sorry. You messed it up.
Oh, y'all hear that?
Oop. I'm working on my tongue.
It's work in progress.
Yeah. You mess it a couple times, and you try and error. So I'm working on editing. I'm working on just my sewing. I'm working on just little things, personal things. I feel like that's what I need to work on now. And the big ones will work itself out.
Yeah. That I think I've reached that point too. Just the other day I was like, okay, God, either you are, either you won't. Either you are going to do it or you're not going to do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to relax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to continue to put you 1st
Mm-hmm.
and just trust in you, even if it don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to continue to put you 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just relaxing it. You know, even with the chaos, I'm just relaxing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to be the best me I can be. And the best me is a peaceful me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you don't want to see me in another state other than peaceful. You
Mm-hmm.
know? So that's for sure.
Yeah. So always work on controlling what you can control.
Yeah.
I can control the little things. So little things is gonna control my little goals, and the big goals I'm gonna work on them, and then I'm gonna just let them have them. So
Yeah.
we're not gonna talk about those because I don't even know what that is. So
Put that back in the mind, you know?
yeah. So the little ones, like the sewing once a week, going for a run 5 days a week. It sounds little. Doing my hair, it sounds little, and it's like, girl, what? But being regular with my facial, having patience to deal with people.
Yes. That's a big one. Having patience with people. Can we repeat that again? Having patience with people. Because sometimes working from home, I became like in my house. I was like, oh, okay, you know. Then I went out into the world, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like then you realize, like, okay, this is why you like working from home so much, because you don't have to actually be around the people, you know, in their presence. And I know that sounds bad, but it's like, because I do like people, but sometimes people just, I'll be looking at them
people
like,
in. People be people in.
what did you say again? People in.
Yeah.
People be people in. And when people be people in, they be doing some crazy things. I just be looking at them like, really? You know, really?
Don't have to do that.
Don't make me put my, you know. But,
Why we doing that though? Yeah, so I've been just the little things, working on myself, reading my Bible, understanding God, building a relationship with Him, working on my little goals. In the last episode, I had showed my goal tree that I created for myself like last year on Christmas Day, and on the goal tree was, you know what?
yeah, but what is it called? What is this called? A gold tree?
Goal tree.
A gold tree, or what's the other ones called? Like a goal poster? I don't know what you call them, but go out there and encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. You know, envision it and then plan it out. I need to do one for myself because I don't do this, but it's all up in here. But I need to make sure I remind myself, because sometimes you can get lost in the sauce, lost in the sauce, and when you get lost in the sauce, you can forget your goals. And then when you forget your goals, you start doing other things. You got to start doing things to reach your goals. And if you get distracted and doing other things, you'll get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked today. Get you a tree. Get you a tree. Get you a tree.
I need to pull one more goal for this year. And it's going to be starting my own personal clothing label. It's
Your
starting
clothing label, okay.
Yes. That I will find a space for it. But this is called 2024. And I made this on Christmas Day. It was supposed to be a thing for me and a friend to do, but I ended up doing it myself.
Okay. I wasn't that friend. Because, you know, I would have showed up. Period.
I mean, yeah.
Period.
Yeah. But it was, I'm very much gold tree. I never looked at it like that.
Gold tree. Get you a gold tree.
Get you a gold tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We selling these. You know? Get you a gold tree.
A gold tree.
Get you a
Get
gold
you
tree.
one. But yeah, so like the little things.
Yes.
That's what I want to focus on right now. Just continuing to have better relationships with the people around me and stay better with myself.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Appreciating what you have, gratitude, and it's so crazy because I was thinking that same thing, just being grateful for what I have in the moment. Like if I reach a goal, actually appreciate that goal and sit in that goal and just take time with that goal and just be happy for that and be grateful. And I was at work today and my supervisor was like, okay, we have a meeting and I'm thinking we're going to go over stuff. She's like, I just got a video for y'all. And it was legit just a video about talking about gratitude and just being thankful and just don't focus on the negative things. Just focus on what I got to do next. Or, if you're going to be stressed out, if you think that things, most likely your life is going to be like that. But if you're trying to think positive, or you're trying to be positive and not stressed out, most likely your life is going to be peace because that's what's on your mind.
So what you focus on is what you become.
Yeah, what you focus on is what you become. And there will be obstacles obviously in your way. But how do you
Obstacles right now.
Yeah, obstacles in the way right now. Kalu. But hey, we got it's okay because what we do, we just turn it off. Turn it off. Just move it forward. Keep going. Ignore the BS. So no.
Because there ain't nothing more important than what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, to like me and you both high.
Yeah.
And at the same time without even knowing.
Yeah. I get like, man, she's a sweet lady. Every time I text her, she's like, how are you doing? Are you okay? And it just like surprises me, like, what you mean am I okay? But at the same time, I'm like, wow, like that is being a true friend. That's being somebody that really cares. That's really like genuine interest in your well-being. I appreciate that because some days I'll be like, dang, I'm going through it, and then Kalu be like, you okay? And I'll be like, no, actually, I'm not doing all right. I'm pissed, and I get to vent, and I appreciate that. So don't feel afraid to message a friend. Are you okay? You doing all right? Because a lot be going on. A lot be stressed
That's
out.
true. We've both been like, I guess, the reason why we don't have we haven't had the last episode was because I accidentally did something. Yeah, I did.
She did something.
I did something. But with who I am and how I am, I took it so personal. Like, I took it really, really personally that I let it affect me to a point where I was like second guessing. I had negative thoughts, like a whole bunch of crazy thoughts, like who do you think you, just like a whole bunch of like crazy thoughts was going through my head about myself. And I had to like, you can't even do something like that. That's when you try to like turn on the camera. Like, you get like so many crazy thoughts. And I had to stop myself for a second, and I feel like my anxiety was getting super loud, and I didn't know, and I was anxious, but I didn't know where the inches all came from. So I had to stop and like retract and went back to like what triggered me, and then it came from because I did messed up, and I didn't like the fact that I messed up because I like doing this. I like what we're building. Yeah. And I like what we will become one day. That I prayed and I know God would like make it happen. But when that happened, I just felt some type of way. And then, but then I picked myself back up and I went what I normally do now, what I've been doing like for the last 4 years. When I moved to Vegas, I used to have really, really bad anxiety. And maybe parts of it was because I was in a new city, my comfort zone wasn't there. Yeah. So I had to find a way to cope, and other ways to cope. The Bible was my way to go to. So when I come into when I get anxious, I'll always repeat, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah.
And just to like calm myself down. And then I always go, that's how like I mentally at that moment to calm myself down, I say that or I will repeat it to myself. And then I will go in the Bible plan, in the Bible app, and then come up with a plan. Like however I'm feeling, and I was feeling with not how to deal with anxiety, but like just different things about anxiety because the Bible app has plans about that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I
it has different categories you can go on the Bible app to, how you're feeling that day. If I'm having anxiety, if I'm stressed out, if I'm worried, if I'm,
need wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different things.
Shout out to the Bible app.
I love the Bible app. Yeah. So like I did that, and then the next day when I asked you, "Are you okay?" and then when you was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just feeling anxious," and I was like, "Here you go. There's a plan for you."
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you did. You encouraged me by sending that plan, and I got to read it, and it was just like those moments where you feel like everything is like not going right, and you just don't know where, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? It can get overwhelming. So sometimes it's good that like sometimes it's God just like reminding you like, hey, you're not the only one going through it.
Yeah. And it is what's the next thing, because when I made the go about the car and I'm like, check it off. And there's so many other things I need to do. And it was, and again, it was like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? But like, you haven't even sit in this. Chill, bro. Like,
exactly. Relax.
Like, chill. And like now I'm like jobs, and I'm like, okay, I work. I could go to da 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 da, and I'm like better schedule. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, and it's funny because it was jobs that I was qualified for and I could do, and I would have been good at doing it, and my schedule would have been better. But something in me, like after I did all that, was the next thing. Something in me was like, chill. You're here for a reason.
Yeah.
And you don't know what that is. You don't know where you're going to go. You may think this is good, but you may hate the people there. Like, you don't know yet. Chill for a second.
Just relax.
Relax.
Sit in it.
Sit in it. You're not here forever. You just got here. Chill.
And I feel like that's the illusion that, like, internet and TV gives us, that, like, everything comes really quick. Like, we got to go and have... And I don't even know what we're chasing. We don't even know what we be chasing after. Like
the next thing.
I be chasing after my bills. That's what I be chasing.
Because bills be billing.
For real, I be chasing after my bills. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to chase for because I'm here. Like everybody thinking everything's about to. What are we chasing for?
Towards my goals. But that doesn't mean that it's just like you. Before you get to your goal, you have to first make a plan.
Yeah, and that. Not trying to sidetrack from making a plan, but like you said, that's trusting in God right there. It's like God is like, God, I can't do this. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. I'll handle all that. You just do what I've been telling you to do. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. And I'll take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. And before you know it, by you following me, by you guiding me, that problem, that situation, that fear, it's not even a fear no more. That situation is not even a situation no more. It didn't resolve itself, so it's a beautiful thing, yeah. But yeah, having a plan, which I definitely want to work on, is a big thing, having a plan. Because a lot of times I'll be like, okay, this is my goal. And I don't sit down and write out a plan for it. I just be like, okay, I'm going to just wing it. Like,
but how do you achieve your goals, though?
Yeah. Like,
but that's your way.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hectic. It's like throwing. It's a gamble.
Um,
Yeah, it's
See,
like.
I'm a planner, which I have a. And you see how I say that? I enjoyed. I feel like it's one of my special organizing things. It's one of my special talent. I call it superpower because I can use that creativity and I can use that just with everything. I like having a plan. I have an alarm for most things that I want to do on my daily. So that's why when other people try to put themselves in my schedule and they're not supposed to be there, I feel some type of way because I didn't have a schedule for you. But I need to work on that.
Yeah, I'm totally opposite. I'm just spontaneous. Somebody hit me up like, you ain't go yet. Like I'm all over the place. Yeah.
I like plans. I'm big on not just I don't know. Like I'm big on like seeing what I need to do to get to my goal. Like for example, when I wanted to move to Vegas, I did like research. Like I didn't want it to move to Vegas. I wanted to move to California, but I didn't want it to like. I couldn't do the Cali thing. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let's just chill.
Everybody gotta have a roommate.
Yeah. So I'm like, let's chill in Vegas, and that's why I did that. But then I planned it out, saved, did my research. Like I never been to Vegas. I never went to my neighborhood. I didn't do all that. So the kind of person I am, I do go, but I do it in a safe way.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I think I do that too. Like if it's something big, but like you said you got to learn from most things like throughout your day. Like if I'm like about to make a big move like that, of course I have too much anxiety to not do that. I'm always like, okay, this is what I gotta do. Make sure I got this. What else do I need? And then, but like for day to day, I'm like very spontaneous.
But why didn't you not to be stick on plans because life happens and things happen, but when you make time for the things that are important to you, like Bible time is from 9 o'clock to 9:45 or 9 o'clock to 9:30 or 9 o'clock to 9:10. Whatever you make those plans, you have it built in your schedule. Now, no matter what, this is what I'm gonna be doing at this time. That's why I like plans and I like a little bit of schedule because it helps me do the things that are important to me. And if someone has something that I need to do, then I know like, oh, I need to do this is important. So I will put you on like I need to do this at this time. Because I wouldn't want to let you down and forget. It's like, oh my bad, I forgot. Because if it was up to me, I would just be stuck here. But so
I get it.
So I like making that's why I make like little plans after work, ways to like calm myself down. It's just like little things because life can be a little
Hectic. Life could be overwhelming.
So let me control the little ones that I can. I can control me going to the ER. That's not part of my schedule. So let me control the little parts. And I feel like it works like that. Because I don't know. I like a little bit of structure.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. A little bit of structure, okay. That's all right. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Having like a set schedule.
Yeah, a schedule. But don't be too stickler for a schedule. Like if it's not, we didn't know.
Yeah, like you got OCD.
No, I don't do that. But yeah, I go with the flow. Whatever life brings, I say. Like the other morning, I woke up late. I don't know what happened. My phone died, and that never happens. And the thing is, I slept 30 minutes later, and it rained, so it was good because I needed to sleep. And it happened. And throughout my day, I was like, I can't. I was talking to the Uber driver on my way to work. I was like, I can't control what I can't control. All I'm gonna do is control what's in my control. And what I can't. And she was like, that's right. And I'm telling her what I can't control is going to work and having a good breakfast.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Because if I don't start my day with the good breakfast to me, that's a good day. If I eat my favorite omelet, I'm going to have a good day. No matter what comes my way.
Yeah. And there's no reason, like, the more you stress about it, the worse it gets anyway. So you're just like, okay, well.
That's when your anxiety gets.
Yeah. Because even I'm telling myself, like, well, if my job let me go, they let me go, and then I just gotta, I know what I gotta do. I gotta start getting online and putting in applications. I gotta, what's the next step? Just like I do with my goals, I gotta do the same thing with my situations. Like, okay, what's the next step? What I gotta do now? And then I think you have to get in that moment, because if you sit in the worrisome, it'll just, like you said, it's a snowball effect. Other things coming, like, oh, but this and this and this and this are my bills, and my kids can't get fed, and then I can't, and then I won't be able to do this, and what about my car note? It becomes an overwhelming thing, and then you end up having a breakdown, instead of just being like, okay, I'm still here.
I'm still here. I'm grateful to be here. You have a roof.
Yeah. There's other places. There's people I can call. Things I can do. What's the first step? And if you do that with a clear mind, it might not be so overwhelming.
Yeah. What can you control? So today I'm gonna get up and make my bed. I can control that. Today I'm gonna get up and make me a breakfast instead of eating cereal or going to McDonald's. I can control that. Today I'm gonna go for a walk. I can control that. Whatever you choose to do that's in your control, control it, because you can't. But the thing is, that's the part about anxiety. It's outside of your control, and we fuss over the things that literally is sometimes outside of our control. And
Yeah,
there's,
it is.
It,
But what are you going to do when it's outside of your control?
right.
When something's outside of your control, that means it's out of your reach. Meaning that there's no point in worrying about grabbing for it, because it's out of your reach. You can't get it.
You can't get it.
So just
One step at a time. Take it to God. Like, bruh. Like earlier, we were having that whole conversation about that lady. Not that lady.
Esther.
Esther.
That is a perfect time and a perfect place to use your influence.
Use your influence.
On someone.
And that's what Esther was. So Esther wasn't just a pretty face. Yes, she was a lady.
With a thick waist. All right.
Yes, she cut his eyes, and she didn't do anything for her to catch his eyes. She was just herself, and she was a lady. She was
Not only was she beautiful, but her personality, her inside was beautiful too.
So she was a lady, and that cut his eyes. And the thing is about the king, it wasn't like, yes, he said, oh, yes, whatever hater said. It wasn't because...
Haman the hater.
Haman the hater.
Haman the hater.
Whatever he said, it was because the king, his ear was to Haman. He didn't have a wife. He didn't have a feminine figure, a good person in his life to like.
You hear that? You hear that, ladies?
So when the guy came and said off with the head, he said, "Right, go ahead with it." So, and that's what he did. But Esther was more than that. She used her influence. Yes, she was put in that position for a reason.
She used her She used her influence. She was like, hey, baby, this ain't right.
She didn't even do all that. She just told him what she told him. And because he knew who she was as a woman, as his woman, as her being the woman that she is, he listened to her. Now he has a good ear. Not someone I say, oh, kill everybody.
Right. And ladies, hear what she's saying. When you got a man, when you got your husband, he has your ear. Be an influence. Influence. So like, when not a nag, not.
We ain't about to go there. I'm not going there with you.
not picking and scolding, but being an influence. Hey, how about let's clean up the house together? Let's work out together. Influence, like, hey, babe, let's do, influence is how you come to him too. She came to him like, hey, king, what's his name? What was his name?
I don't know.
Well, you know, don't listen.
His name wasn't. I should have said it wasn't important.
She's like, don't listen to Heyman, the hater.
Right.
Listen to me. You know,
because of who. So now he has someone that he listened to. It's like, nah, we're about to do that. So that's why that didn't happen. I feel like everyone had a position to play, and yes, the hater was the hater, and he too. And you know what's wrong with the hater?
What?
The hater had a wife at home.
Heyman did have. Sometimes haters do have wives.
And his wife was not. She was not an Esther. His wife was not encouraging to do the right thing.
Get you a Esther. Get you a Esther, not whatever Heyman had, because she obviously wasn't influencing him the right way. Get you a Esther.
Yeah. But that's it. So because she wasn't doing that, so like the thing is, if you partners, it's good. People always want. It's good to be in a healthy relationship, and everybody needs to be healthy themselves. Because we had a conversation where you asked and something popped in my head. When do you know when you're ready for a relationship?
Oh, yeah.
So that just popped in my head just now. Being healthy yourself. Help yourself so you can help the next person grow into the person that God put them on the earth to be. You guys are helpers. You're supposed to be helpers. Yeah. So if he had a wife at home telling him sit off with the head, he come to the king off with the head. So was it really all his thought, or was it just the people he was influenced by?
Yeah. And I even the husband. I heard somebody say one day, like, the groom, like, I know grooming usually has a bad word to it, but a husband's actually supposed to groom his wife. That's why he is a groom. And the grooming means cleaning and cleansing and making better, and and upkeeping and taking care of. Grooming, that's what it means. So even a husband, how the wife's supposed to influence her husband, a husband's supposed to groom his wife. You know what I mean? Take care of her, nurture her, make her better, make her feel like she's wanted, stuff like that. So I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, so that was what was right in their situation. And there's many situations in the Bible where these people did not conclude. There was Samson and what's her name, Delilah, when she used them and she had him chop off his hair.
Oh yeah.
Influence.
Samson, he was strong because.
And there's Abraham. Abraham and his wife supposed to just listen to one another and stick together and be patient and wait on God. But because she was feeling however she was feeling, sometimes that's what she told her husband. I would not tell my man go and be with somebody else. Are you crazy?
I ain't saying nothing. Kalu's saying it all. The wives and the females.
Wait.
They always doing something.
That's not what I'm saying.
She didn't mention Delilah. She didn't mention what's his wife's name? Abraham's wife, Sarah. Is it Sarah? And then who else did we just mention?
We messed it, Esther.
Esther was good.
But the men also were stupid. The reason, choice of words, not stupid. The reason why these women could do what they did, because they didn't have a man to lead them. If I can manipulate you to do things, you're not a leader. So it wasn't, they took advantage of the situation.
Wait. It don't mean that they leader. Every leader is human, and every leader has. You just
said to groom. Your definition of what you want them. Those women did manipulate them. Abraham's wife, she was just insecure. That part was on her. The other one, she came there for what she came there for. He wasn't ready for a relationship.
Hold on. Okay, but
Samson and Delilah.
Samson wasn't Delilah. That wasn't his wife. He didn't have to groom her. She tricked him. She was like, oh. She came. She was like, oh. She was like, here's a good time. come on through.
I don't
He's
think...
like, I'll come in, he thought he entrusted her. He was trying to
But
get to
how
know
would
her.
you be trying to get to know someone and tell them, you ain't secure enough to lead? Because you will not be trying to get to know me and tell me your deepest secret. Why would you do that?
He was entrusted in her. He felt like he was trying to get to know her.
No.
No. What?
No. That was mistake number one.
God.
If I'm gonna talk, if I'm gonna talk about it, I'm flippy floppy.
Look. You can't if
we have to take accountability for the man part, for especially him.
Right, you right.
This situation.
He should have never trusted Delilah because she a snake in the grass. But he didn't know that. He was giving
That's your deepest information to a person you're getting to know.
Because he was trying to marry her. He was trying to.
Not tell her your deepest secret. I will let her probably be my wife and catch me doing whatever before I would tell you. Because it wasn't just his secret. It was secret big enough. He was strong enough to protect other people. It wasn't just for himself. It wasn't just his superpower. So he was selfish enough to not think about
It's
that.
not like he was like, oh, Delilah, by the way.
She kept asking him.
Yeah, she kept asking him. And she was, he kicking it with her. Talking. He obviously they must be, making love. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they did.
They probably did.
She probably had her hands through his hair, massaging it, enticing him.
Secret.
No, she wasn't saying tell me. She was like, tell me what's the secret to your strength. Mm-hmm. He finally told her because
darkest secret.
He thinking that they building something. He not talking to no other girl. This ain't his side chick. This is his one and only. He's like, he ain't been messing with nobody else.
She is not your one and only yet. Don't tell her your darkest secret.
And then looks in the clue because then you gonna be talking to a guy, you're gonna be talking to a guy, and then boom, when y'all get married, then y'all get
That's
y'all
not
get
what
married,
he's saying.
and then she gonna be like, I'm
That's
a murderer.
not what.
I'm murderer. No, then tell me my deepest, darkest secret. No,
that's different from compared to being straight. That is not the same situation.
That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not the same situation.
She's switching.
That was not the same situation. You see how you try to turn that? That is not the same situation.
Exactly
but his own protection as him, again, his strength is not just for him. It's for him and other people. So for his own protection, as you get to know somebody, you don't tell them, even in relationships. People be like, if you tell someone something quickly, they use that and toss it against you.
A murderer ain't gonna tell her because it's for her protection. He don't want her to know that I murdered all these people, and it's for his protection too, so he don't go to jail. So again,
I wouldn't have told that one. That's one. You have to think about what you tell people and what. If you're a murderer, tell a person you're a murderer. If you're a rapist, tell a person you're a rapist. If you have superhuman strength, that if you tell other people you could die, and it could affect a whole bunch of other people, don't tell people that. That's what I'm saying. Those are two different things.
I'm just saying, wouldn't you want to know? You would want to know, like, what if it was something, what is something?
What does his superpower strength has to do with her? It's not her strength to carry. At that moment, she's not his wife.
If she gonna have kids with him, she want to know if her son gonna get this. If he gonna inherit this.
But then she asks questions like that. Not what can make it go away. That's not. She was asking the question what she asked because she wanted him to say what she did. If she wanted to say what our kids could have, oh, were you born with this? That's what you would say. Were you born with it? Now, what is it that I can do to get rid of it?
No, she didn't say it like that. She was just like, where does your strength come from?
What can I do to get rid of it?
she was enticing.
You gotta speak, woman. And you let her beauty got to her. Yeah. No.
She was no good from the get-go. She had bad intentions.
And that's the thing. People don't take the time to date people and they get into relationships. You don't take the time to date yourself and get into relationships. The other day you asked me a question, how do you know when you're ready for a relationship? I believe it's when you take the time to get to know yourself. Mm-hmm. When you happy with who you are. When you know your triggers and you know you're not supposed to be telling people your darkest secrets, like my superhuman strength is to cut my hair. Like that. And know yourself. Sorry.
Well, tell them at least before y'all get married, so you don't waste their time. If you got some major,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just let them
Always do that.
Yeah.
But not what's your
Yeah, if
what's
you got
gonna kill you.
superpowers.
Superpowers that
Don't tell her, I guess. Don't tell them you got superpowers.
that's gonna kill you,
Because-
especially in that order.
Look, messing with Kalu.
No, tell them
No,
that you
no,
have
look.
superpower, but don't tell them how to get rid of it. Like I'm not Superman would not be going out here saying kryptonite makes me weak.
What if he got?
That's what Simpson did.
Because because what if a villain come and what if I got superpower? We dating. I got superpowers, and then kryptonite killing me, but you don't know how. You don't know how. You don't know like how is he killing them? What is
Take
happening?
that away from me.
Like yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, Kalu trying to set you up for the hokey doke. She trying to set you up.
I'm saying just how we talk about the women. That's how.
You have to show yourself. You got to expose a part of yourself. And I was like, what if I expose this part of myself and people won't like me? And I really have to get over, like, who cares what people think, you know? Because once they get to know me, they'll love me anyway. There's parts that they're going to enjoy about me. And if you're worth it, you'll see it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're worth my time, you'll see it.
And if it's for you, it's for you.
And if you're a genuine person, you'll enjoy it. You know, but if you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess that's how I feel about, like, the reason why I say getting better at IG and TikTok is online is because I feel like I've been trying to get better at it for the last 4 years and I haven't gotten to, like, I don't know. But, so that part I struggle with what you just said. So doubt, like, I struggle with that and I've been trying to learn that, like, what is yours or whatever it is that you're doing, what's your reason to do it. And this, I'm not stiffed like this. I'm literally having a conversation with my friend and I'm having fun, and I'm the clothes, doing the reels and stuff, that's me having fun too, because I love playing dress up. I play dress up by myself, so that's why I like to show with people, but I don't think it has cut on yet. So with this one, I'm happy that I'm doing it with you because I actually get to, like, not just show the clothes, but I get to fully just be me.
Yeah, that's what the meetup is about, being open and having that time to, that safe space. I want everybody to feel comfortable around me. Unless you like super weird. like if you know what I'm talking about, weird, you know what weird I'm talking about. But no, like I want everybody to be comfortable. I want them to be them authentic selves around me. And the reason why is because if I can see who you really are, I can determine if I want to hang out with you. If I want to be around you, you know. And that's good, you know. That.
Yeah. It's a good podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think this is a good part to where we're going to head out because Kalu made some food for us. We never eat in front of the camera, which I'm glad because I don't want to do that because when I say I smash, you know. But no, we about to eat. We about to eat.
Because we're hungry.
Yeah, she made some stir fry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe one episode. Oh, I don't know. If we get a life happens, we
did eat on front of the camera for one episode. Yeah. It was in the kitchen.
We do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So leave a comment. Share this. Subscribe. Do what you do. Come back again. Come and hang out with us. Chill with us. If you wanna, have a conversation, just let us know. Let us know how you feeling about us.
Yes, leave comments. Anything. Don't be disrespectful.
No.
In the comments. But leave comments.
Leave comments.
Yeah, tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what we could do better. What you like. What you